It's up to Black to get into the face of Dotel and drag those supports back into the lane. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's actually enough damage to get the kill. XY on 23 HP. Fly misses uphill. He can't even get that one. They blood raged him up. They're looking for more damage. And XY is on the run with the Tango giving the regeneration. There is nowhere near. They're going again on Fly. The Blood Ride is down. Notel's trying to create a little bit of space. With the silence, Black is not a healthy man. The creep's coming up from the side is going to help him out. And Black, one more hit will bring him down. Meanwhile, you actually lose the Storm Spirit. He actually died in the middle lane. The wall is up, so XY's control for the moment. Notel enjoying the extra buffs thanks to the thirst. And just has to be able to like massage the hold, like you massage the levels. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, definitely. But you just accept that you lost. Might go a little bit worse than that. Runs down again with the extra silence over on the Ogre. Soul Assumption does a heavy amount of damage from Fly. They get the pick up on the Ogre. This is the same time as Ice rotating off the lane because he came in towards the mid. So lends the Frostbite. Storm Spirit still at level 6, so he cannot jump away. Well, shite, to say the least. And Fly is now in trouble as well. Black trying to pump out as much damage as possible. Bloodbite's causing them some problems. Black isn't level 6 just yet, but it won't really matter. His physical damage is enough to kill off Fly. And instead, Jazz gets a perfect steering chain. He did commit quite heavily because, okay, now he'll just TP out. There's no stun that's going to get there in time, and Jirax is too late for the glimpse.
8 seconds now,
This four has to split again. Ice done it, but this time with the split, they were. Wait. Who was TPing in that just cancelled?
I think it was Black.
Okay, that could be a reason why. So Visage goes down to Black. And, well, Timbersaw can control up a little bit. Jirax does have the glimpse available. Ice has 20 points up with the reactive armor. And they'll bring in the Bloodseeker. A quick pull back to his Tipper Chain won't really work. He has triggered up the one charges with the cloak. S4 now taking damage. In fact, with the Spirit jump forward, it's going to be Jabs. They'll find one. They'll root up a second. And OG. Well, this should be the case when Timbersaw has such a great start. Like Ice is only a little bit more money away from having his foot available. Turns around to go for the Chakra now. He's going to get silenced up and then glints back over. He pulls the Chakra back in. Notel takes heavy amounts of damage. Another Tipper Chain. This one's going to miss, but Ice with one charges will survive. 2 heroes gone, and Jab is going for the third. He'll find it as well. And he also wants to get Arcane Boots if that's possible for him. He's got the money for him, but Black is burning up more. There you go, with the Curse Plant, Black being pulled back in again. So Black will die. Quick fight. And they may even find another kill. Quick root over on Ana, and the burst damage is more than enough to kill off the Storm Spirit. OG can just jump and force a fight as 5. Having the Arcane Boots would have really helped us, like, disrupt the Storm. Okay, that's nice to the Storm up, which Timbersaw is forced to stay in. Doesn't have a lot of reactive armor charges. Ana will jump forward as well. Jirax, Timber, this could be the kill. They can kill off Ice. They will. Heavy amount of experience from it, even though he's not worth as much. Silence, Timbersaw here, but that's only if he can get the money. Jab is walking in and Notel's down in the pit, so there's no way to survive that. With both Veil of Discord and the Searing Chains, there's just too much damage. And now it's actually up to Nuts to run away from the Familiars. They're both going to drop down, and OG sort of need to protect these. Ice is coming in, and then with the Chakrams, okay, yeah, they kill off quickly. Resummon was there, so only one of them actually ended up being food, but the stuns of the Storm Spirit, X-White, some messing up the throw out just yet. He gets Vortex back, a beautiful Storm, keeping Jabs out of the fight, and locking in Ice. So the Ogre as well as Timber should die. In fact, they will do so, but Ice just lets it go, takes out the extra Familiars. Ana still on the run away. Jabs is just so damn tanky, and he knows he can find more kills. A quick sleight of fist kills off the Disruptor. He wants another one, but he won't really get it. He's locked in. The clap slowed him down too much. He'll buy the Blink Dagger before death. Good amount of kills, and Ice is going to be the primary target. Now he's no longer pushing the lane. They're ready to observe towards. Okay, they scat out Black. Yep, he takes so much damage so quickly. Ana jumping forward. Already set up the Dual over on the Timbersaw. Drag him back in. They hold him in place with the Storm. And OG Joe. Okay. So the Storm Spirit is still the one we have to look for the Ember Spirit, but the only major contempt is controlled by the DAC. They find their target in mid. Anna just standing behind the tower. Quick heal step drops to keep Timbersaw out of the fight, so it forces Jabs to commit a little bit heavier with his Spirit. Drops it up, starts TP, but then the Glimpse pulls him back in. No tell. Another freebie given over to him through the Grace of the Disruptor, and Brewmaster split, holding Ice under the tier 2 tower. They turn their attention, OG, towards that Timbersaw, and Nuts, well, he needs to create a little bit more space with the Storm down. Timbersaw, and just goes straight over the top of him, turns his attention then towards XY, making sure that Ogre can drop, but can they really do it? They want Black instead. No Tower will find him onto a killing spree with the Ogre being dragged back in. It's OG getting kill after kill. And this time it's Faceless with no real response. Quick fire, he hasn't hit anything. There's a lot of TPs coming back, and Ember Spirit silenced up for the moment. If they can keep that control going, you buff up Jab's damage, but it won't matter if he can't jump away. They're coming up right behind him. The Observer Ward's going to see Black retreating out, so they know about him, then Ogre, as well as Nuts, all the glimpses there. So they understand the two supports, jump forward, it's going to be the custom bait he gets control, and it still has the Orc Disable and uses over on the Ogre Magi. So both supports are gone, and Faceless, the choice is there. They want to keep fighting, the glimpse, you know Ice will be dragged back in just a second, so he triggers off his hype, any kind of hold that he can do so, and in fact he'll just have to deny himself. There's no other choice. Why wants him to go? Ice is a long way away from home, so the Familiars will take him down. And mainly the Familiars will be used for those perfect stuns if they can grab it. No, Ice gets the chain up, but no tell. Just too good. Quick jump out from Anna.
Another Bloodstone charge.
Watch jump forward, the Orc gets over on Timbersaw, has to use the BKB to break free of it. That's his 10-second BKB charge being used for this. He'll turn around, but he knows he's ruptured, so there's no other choice. Ice has to stand here. Support was coming in, but it was also delayed. No-Tell uses York to survive, then went into the invis, wants to keep running away. Nuts is right behind him, so they find the killers. Black will end the spree, but can they get more? No, well, maybe they can. XY's with a healthy man. Black's doing some work with the Familiar drops, creating more space, and the Chaos of the Brewmaster ultimate with the roots down. The Rod of Atos, Black just cannot keep moving forward, but he still has Jabs right next to him. They'll get rid of these Familiars. They're getting rid of the Brewlings as well. Storm Spirit, the Storm Brewling is gone. S4's away. Black is hot on his tail. Can't get the Searing Chains off with the Sleight of Fist. And Black needs to slow him down in any way, shape, or form. A blink in front of him can't block the tree line in time. Again, Jab's going to miss that combination, allowing S4 to run a little bit further away, and Jab's very wide dash it didn't activate in time. That was close. He'll have the Aghanim Center next time. S4 with no split. Nuts, as well as Ice will team up together, and the damage will be enough to kill off S4. A big streak to end, and they're looking for more as well. The Glimpse got to take Ice away, but okay, maybe it's not. Okay, that doesn't really work. That's not when the Aghanim Center's on him, unless it has been learned. I'm like, there's no Rubik in this game. I didn't see a Lotus Orb up and running. And goodbye, Anna. Oh. Pendant. Black with the Lincoln Spear protection. So Black is actually doubly protected by Jabs. Timbersaw's in a little water hurt. Ice will have to deny himself. He's got a 2-charge blood. He had 2 charges before he went in, so nothing of that value was lost. But Ogre set up and towards the air by S4. Black is still thinking about turning around into this fight. But when you get the blood right down, the silence will be over on XY. Nuts will turn around to go back into it too. The Storm is down. Fly, well, he wants to stand his ground. XY will take a fall. Anime doesn't have enough damage to kill off Durax. The one charge is just in time, so the mana point doesn't do enough work. Gabs does his TP. The silence is there, as well as the interruption of the TP.
That is a lot of stuff.
Oh, Ice. I don't think he really wanted to be in there. And Ice will drop.
One Lincoln top. 2.
That glimpse back XY. He's the guaranteed kill out of all of that, but you do commit the Storm Disruptor to ensure it. Ruptures on one target. Lincoln Spear can block the channel of it, which is like what I think they were trying to do. Escort, nice jump in. Anna in there as well. XY just evaporates to the attack that is OG.
Force Spirit still hasn't improved like a lot.
Goodbye, Jirax. Throws the ulti out, goes in for the Glimmer, but Jams is moving in through the side as well. Lincoln Sphere will break pretty quickly, trying to glimpse him back out again, but Jirax nowhere to really survive. Potentially could have been denied into the Centaur spot. Jumping forward. Size reveals himself, gets hit by a lot of the familiars. The support is there. Storm Spirit getting stunned up. Spirit's jump forward as well. But the silence hits perfectly, so Jam can't finish the job. And he gets a little bit more space to get back out again, but it's the Storm that actually holds Anti-Mate in position. Timberstorm will explode as well. Didn't end up denying himself. But Jabs, he's here to do the damage. He wants that Storm Spirit, and he's able to claim him. The question is, can he get out with his life? And with the jump, the Sleight of Fist, he won't be able to. Gem of True Sight is lost, not to mention every single member of the Faceless lineup. They are all down.
That's the play.
Faceless, they're time to fight. They only get the Searing Chains on a familiar, and Brewmaster still gets the perfect split off Dirac. He's dying so quickly. They find the kill, and Anna jumps inside the protection of the Storm, and that's where Ember Spirit will be going down. The brother kills a brother, and maybe Black can find a bigger one, looking for the kill onto Anna. He already used that Abyssal Blade, the lockdown, the control. They pull him back in, and Black will fall as well. Ice can't survive. Nuts will fall. There they go. The entire team is down once again. And the only thing Faceless get is one kill, and that's on a Disruptor. But this looks to be the bottom lane of ranks now.
Throw up those double G's, man.
Not fully yet. You still have the Anti-Mage and Crystal Maiden with the buyback. They have some kind of bite in their defense, but it ain't good there. Rupture's already back off cooldown for Notel. Flies assaulting tier 4 towers, and there it is. The GG is called. Just over 46 minutes.
They don't have anyone to synergy. Booker does not. Oh, Spec. Oh, they are. Oh.
Anyone who goes for the rune, and Jabs, yeah, you could taunt all you want as the Invoker. You're dead. He'll run back in, the smoke will break, the torrent's right on the money, and Jabs has nowhere to go but down. The Sunstrike's coming in, but they all split up. They ensure that Notel gets the last hit.
One of them.
Nice fissure. Stun to follow up from Size, but then Torrent Spike Arrow scores a little bit of issues. The Sunstrike Fly turns around to stand his ground and fight. They're trying to use the double damage on XY to make this work, but Notel, he went for the 2 points up in the cold arrows, making this very difficult for Nyx Assassin to have any chance of escaping. The only chance he has to deny himself, he try and time it up perfectly, take the damage from the trolls, but it won't work. Not when Jirax is able to hit the perfect Torrent. Hello. XY picked up, thrown back. He was X-marked into Torrent. So put him into a bad position, but Anna being cold snap needs to get out of vision. But now with a frostbite hitting him, the Soul Assumption's there from Fly, and the fissure is still not enough to kill off Anna. It was the Forged Spirit inside the pit, giving that extra vision, but X-Mark spotted Torrent. That's XY very much dead.
With the stun.
Well, so with no stun, does he actually have enough mana? He's got enough mana for a Spike Carapace. That's just over, but now silenced up, Spike Carapace will hit in. Fly has a lot of touches up in that Soul Assumption, and with one last attack in from Notel, they'll find the kill. Fissure block really keeps Fly out and Jirax in the river, but no one else is rotating up to really capitalize on the situation.
You mentioned that the zero
Jirax, he's trying to juke it in the Roche pit. He's got the movement speed. Just basic moves is enough. Top lane, Sunstrike, right onto the Drow Ranger. It's as Notel hits level 6, you expect him to work on the tower. Jirax finds his target. Anna, he's got the extra nuke available, but doesn't throw out Laguna. We've seen from the Chinese. The Bloodstone and the respawn time is up. Like you have like 3 liters, and you may need a. The Rock will drop, the Fatal Bonds will connect him, and Anna, not a healthy man, tries to nuke down the Nyx Assassin, and Anna's taking too much damage because Notel's copying, and so it's why they just have to run and let that saddle regeneration do the work. But Anna, 40, trying to bolt charge through it, 20. Finally, the fissure will connect. And it connects on Fly to ensure that kill, which gets Selena in return. She's already back into the world of the living. And this is without a Bloodstone running down the bottom lane. And this is when you have to back up in your faces, because if you don't, that X-Mark spot's going to pull back over with the ship and Laguna Blade available. They can just kill off Black. We've been having to use it. Sorry, Laguna Blade is down. So they get the kill on the spec. Any of their tier 1 towers yet. Maybe now they do lose S4, so Strike will connect. Ice can't get over the other side of the fissure, so Stampede forward. No Tail will arrive up on the top lane. If he's got Gust of Valor, can push him back with a double edge. Nick Assassin down very, very low. That last arrow, not enough. He dropped down to 6 HP. Black under the tower of Frostbite. Another stun. Black just wants to kill him off. The damage. He may have enough Smite Carapace. Ice will survive and TP out after killing off Notel. At this. XY is going to fissure out. Ice in the neighborhood. He's going to try and just ship and torrent his way to safety, but that's not going to work for Jirax. Oh, that sentry ward. But get the Spike Carapace off. And Anna's trying to wait the maximum amount of time, waiting for the Spike Carapace to come down. Do they have a choice? Probably the bigger question. Hofstorm Pin able to catch both Warlock as well as Earthshaker. With that Laguna Blade, it means there is no rock, there's no fatal bonds. And it will be 2 towers gone. They try and X-Mark back. Who needs cast range? You're going to have the plus 50 damage, then the plus 150 attack range. Spire Carapace will connect, but it's all about the light strike array that's going to hold him there. With the EMP burn, this is problematic for OG, but they already have enough damage to kill off Ice. The Echo Slam, minimal effectiveness from XY, but the Fatal Bonds, that may do more work. The Sarge is dying so quickly, even S4's having trouble staying alive. The Sunstrike looking for his target, won't be able to connect. As Jirax starts his run, goes for the torrent, S4 will die, Jirax right behind him. Took that damage from Black and it all got shared out. Even the poor little Purge Creep won't be able to survive. Another tornado. Jabs made so much space in that last fight, and now he's in a little bit more trouble with the Guna Blade and the familiar drop down. The control is just too good. Anna or No Tail, you have to respect the damage output of these two heroes.
Where was the Erna?
Oh, hello. They saw the X-Mark, the Sunstrike's coming in and boom! Anna is down, but the ship return, they try and control off Ice. There's going to be some level of revenge. Another X-Mark spot. This one's over on the Nyx Assassin. He's pulled back quickly. The Familiars hot on the trail. They are going to get the stuns down 1 and 2 and allow No Tail to come in range, but another fissure and the Spike Carapace making it difficult. Ice just goes in. He blinks himself in to be part of the fight. There was no other support coming as well. I'll get closer. It's like, do you want this? Do you want this? Just give us some slack and reel it in. Sunstrike, gonna hit the mark, and there's your X-Mark. Ice, pulled back in. Torrent will hold him there, and there's the Nyx Assassin down. Rock, fall. They need the kills. Fatal Bonds does connect up quite nicely, but there's no real damage coming in. The rocks are being dealt with, and now it's Ice being pulled back into, Nuts being pulled back into the fight. He'll go down. Your Echo Slam will connect. The damage is high with the Fatal Bonds connecting them. It will do some work, but No Tail, the BKB will protect him. Now Spectre up towards the air. Anna on 60 HP will survive. Jabs wants him to tornado. It will not be able to connect, however. The Bloodstone regeneration is kicking in. Familiars still being pesky on the back of XY. Won't allow him to blink away quickly. And that's why No Tail is moving forward. And Anna comes back to the front lines too.
For the haunt. But OG are kind of just sticking up as a ball, which is really good versus Desolate.
Ice.
Really bad.
Lets the stun. Here comes the Sunstrike. Fatal Bonds. The Familiar's connected and Anna's gonna fall. Ice will lose his life, but it does stop the Roshan from happening quickly. But S4 gets the perfect hook stomp. That's the bigger one. Catching out Jabs, ending his killing spree.
So they can...
It would make sense, but would you really want to get a Dragon Lance when Bloodstone's still the priority? Echo Slam up on top. They have enough damage for Ranger. No Tail BKB'd up. He'll survive through this. That's the Echo Slam and the Spectral Horn out. And they did not find the kills.
Showing the Drow Ranger. And OG, oh, Black. They know Black's coming. They scan him out. Oh my goodness. What?
As a familiar rock, everything will hold him there. And there's no buyback.
What a play. Oh my goodness.
73 seconds on the sideline. Black doesn't have anything. He picked up Blade Mail. He was hoping to actually kill OG, and now it's even the Earth Spirit who has to be forced after way to safety. That can keep him alive. Deeper Observer Ward.
sign though.
He doesn't see it. There's the jump forward. S4 just baiting at the Mana Style. Visual be there as well. And the Echo Slam. All of that's on top of S4. And they still don't find the kill. They turn on the pipe. The Feather Bombs will take up OG for now. And maybe with the upheaval, they're a little bit too slow to get away. But no, they are fast enough. The BKBs protect them. So many huge abilities triggered out by Faceless. There's going to be nothing left in the tank. The Blade Mail Inspector yules up into the air and then hits the ground, being completely unprotected. Fly will actually take the double kill. Gabs was also forced to buy back. Without that Invoker, without that control, they just can't do much more. You do expect with his own buyback.
Okay. They have a gem on Centaur there. Stampede.
I don't know. Maybe that's one way to do it. Let's find Dirac out of position. Remember, he's got that armor, he's got the toggle available. Lena slowed up a little bit, but with the BKP done, okay, you just instantly rip apart. You'll lose the Invoker in the mid, you'll lose the Nyx Assassin over from the side. Spy Carapace will allow you to survive just that little bit longer, but the Familiar Stun was already there. Nuts will give the extra heal, but he'll also give his life, and that's basically the game. GG is the call. It is OG who will remain undefeated in Group A as they take out Faceless 2-0 and claim the maximum points so far of the day.
OG are ahead of the curve though.